This video for me has been a long time in the making, and not because it's taken me so much preparation time or anything like that. There's, you know, 1,000,001 videos out there about what's in my pack, lightweight backpacking, things like that. For me, it's more something that I'm proud of because of how far I've came when I first started backpacking till now. Even on overnight trips, I would take 20, 30, 40 pounds of gear. You know, on multiple day trips, week-long trips, I would take 60, 70 pounds of gear. And you know, I think now my 3 or 4 day trips are down to right at about 30 pounds. But first, we'll start with the pack. I just upgraded to the Go Light Jam 50 pack. I think it weighs 1 pound 14 ounces, which is a huge upgrade over my old Kelty pack, which is over 5 pounds. And you know, this thing is definitely not, it doesn't carry a heavy load as well. You know, it has some drawbacks to it, but you know, I think the trade-off for the weight is definitely worth it. You know, it doesn't have a rigid frame support. It's just got a plastic frame sheet to provide support or provide structure in the pack. And so in turn, what I use is for my water bladder is a full 3-liter. It's a Nalgene Hydroform. I got this out of one of my Osprey packs, but it has this rigid frame sheet on the back, which helps provide even more structure to the Go Light pack. So that'll be my drinking water. And again, this is an overnight loadout, just one night, maybe two. And so I'll go ahead and take two water bottles here, and this will be strictly for cooking. And this will be about all the water I need for cooking for about 3 meals. You know, and usually what I take is Coleman meals, Mountain House, things like that. And you know, this will be for hiking in late afternoon, early evening, setting up camp, getting dinner, waking up, having some breakfast, you know, maybe some granola, you know, and then staying and having some lunch. And then, you know, you can take some things like Cliff Bars, Power Bars to snack, depending on how hungry you are, how much you eat, and how much energy you burn on the trail. For my sleep system, again, for warm weather, and this is warm weather, that's warm, dry weather, you know it's not going to rain. I'm talking 0, maybe 10% chance of rain. But it's going to be my Eagle Nest Outfitter single nest hammock with my Guardian bug net, because I can't stand the bugs. If it's going to rain, you know, you can, you know, I'll take my Kelty Noah's tarp. It's a 9x9 Kelty Noah's tarp. But again, it adds a little bit of weight, but then at least I, you know, I'm sheltered from the rain. But, and again, no lower than 60 degrees. I take a fleece sleeping bag liner, very lightweight, compact. You know, if you want more capabilities, you know, be able to go lower temperatures, then you can supplement that with a sleeping bag. But again, you're going to sacrifice bulk and weight with that. You know, to eat my food, I've got my Light My Fire spork, which is now broken, and I'm in the process of ordering a titanium one, because that's about the 3rd one I've broken. Great sporks, but that's the 3rd one I've broken, so I'm getting kind of tired of that. You know, basic first aid kit, quick clot, band-aids, gauze pads, you know, Neosporin. Again, I could probably go lighter with this. You know, I don't have to take this whole thing in Neosporin. I just like to have the capabilities there. You know, basic hygiene, deodorant, toothpaste, things like that. And my headlamp, which is LL Bean. I think it's 50, 75 looms. I don't know. Pretty lightweight. And again, I'll list all these weights at the end of the video. But I think the total, you know, loadout's around 17 pounds, something like that. But paracord, never leave home without it type thing. 1,000,001 uses for it. You know, again, it's one of these things that I could probably go lighter on. There's about 75 feet here. I could probably, you know, lighten up my load and go 25 feet and I'd be fine. I like to have the capabilities of a lot of paracord, because I've had to use it before. You know, to cook my food, I have this Esbit stove. This is a new stove that I have. My other one broke on me, but they're very good stoves. Downside to them is they take a little bit longer to boil water. Take a couple of these cubes. You can carry about 4 of these cubes inside. Take a couple of them to boil a couple cups of water. I don't have my Snow Peak titanium cup with me right now, but that's what I usually use to boil water on top of here for my Coleman or Mountain House meals. You know, if I need to, I don't always make a fire. I like to have a campfire depending on how long I'm going to stay where I'm actually camping at, but you know, you always want to have the capability for fire. So I usually take a old prescription bottle, stuff it full of dryer lint, and then I'll put that over some wet fire, and then I'll use my ferro rod to go ahead and strike the dryer lint to make a spark and light the dryer lint, which will in turn light the wet fire, and it'll keep it burning long enough to get my tinder going. I always carry I always carry a compass. I just started carrying this Becker Necker neck knife from K-Bar. I love this knife. It's pretty sweet. And attached to this, I have my my ferro rod for fire. Now, this I don't include in my loadout just because I'm wearing this around my neck. Or this I'll put in my ribs pack, which I don't have laid out here, but I'll put this in my ribs pack, and this will be around my neck. And you know, same with my sunglasses. I always carry the sunglasses, but I don't count that in my loadout. I always take bio wipes. Bio wipes are great, multiple uses again. You know, great for personal hygiene. They're better than toilet paper. They biodegrade. You use less of the bio wipes than toilet paper, and it gets you cleaner. You can use it to, you know, clean your hands off, clean your armpits, whatever. I've got my homemade camp shoes. They're old insoles with paracord to make sandals. They're great for just getting up, using the restroom in the middle of the night, but if you're doing much walking around camp, I would suggest getting a more rigid pair of sandals such as this, just because you can feel every rock, stump, stick, whatever through these, and you can hurt your foot. I always carry a lashing strap. I tie my pack up in the tree at night. And this, depending on how long I'm going out, how many people are going with me, I may take this Nalgene Canteen water container. And the good thing about this is, if I need extra water, you know, I'll also bring my Katadyn Varial water filter, and this connects directly to the top of this, so you can pump directly into this and fill up, you know, your bladder, or you know, people can, you know, chug from that, and yeah, it's a great container. It's very convenient. It makes life a whole heck of a lot easier. But I won't take this if I'm not taking my filter, because it's kind of pointless. But you know, as far as clothes go, I got these lightweight synthetic pants that dry quickly, and they zip off into shorts, so multiple uses. I got the synthetic shirt, and to sleep in, I got like a lightweight pair of Under Armour shorts. And you know, again, if I'm just going out for a quick overnighter, you know, I probably won't take an extra pair of socks and underwear. It just depends on where I'm going, what the weather conditions are, and things like that. But there's several different options. You know, if I'm going on day hikes or whatever, this pack will actually condense down into a day pack, which is nice. But it's nice because I can carry my bladder with it and carry my water. But you know, if you don't want to use that for a day pack, here's this. You know, I may carry this Sea to Summit little day pack. It's literally this big, it weighs nothing. You know, I may use this. Again, I may, you know, if it's going to rain, I'll take a tarp, I'll take a raincoat. So this is just representative of a very, you know, warm weather, you know, warm, dry weather overnighter. But again, I think my weight's about at 17 pounds, and I'll go ahead and list all the weights for you at the end here. But you know, if you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys.